What's going on, man? This is Profe Gallo. Welcome back to my channel. I have been lucky to have traveled to many countries around the world. Brazil, Japan, the Philippines, Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, Cuba, Mexico, and on and on and on. But today, I want to talk about this country that truly has my heart. That truly has my heart. And that is the Dominican Republic. Yeah, baby! Here are reasons why the Dominican Republic is better than any other country I have ever been to so far. Stay tuned. So I left the Matrix! Now, I have met incredible people from all over the world, in the Philippines, and Peru, and Ecuador, etc. But Dominicans, they are in a league of their own. Whether it's your neighbor offering you a plate of sancocho or strangers at the colmado calling you mi amor, it's real, it's warm, and it's constant. No country in this world has made me feel welcome in the way that I feel in the Dominican Republic. Number one, the vibrant culture. Dominican culture does not sleep. Whether it's merengue in town, bachata coming from every bar, or dembo dominicano coming from every car that passes by. You do not need a weekend to find the vibe here. The vibe here is every day, all day, and sometimes all night. The energy you feel here is alive, it's vibrant, it's welcoming, and I think that this is something that I've seen in many other countries such as Brazil or even the United States, but I have not seen it to this effect or this level that I find here in the Dominican Republic. Beaches and mountains, often all in one day. So most places that people choose, they have nice beaches or they have nice green, beautiful mountains, right? Well, in the Dominican Republic, you can have both. For example, let's look at Puerto Plata. Now, Puerto Plata has a really nice backdrop of mountains when you're on the beach. And they even have this cable car where you can ride up to the top of the mountain, ride down, and then spend your day at the beach. At the same time, you can wake up in Punta Cana and drive to Jarabacoa or Costanza and have a great evening in the mountains with that cool air that you will find in those places. This is especially good if you want to get away from the heat that you will find in towns such as Punta Cana. In contrast, you would not find this in countries like Peru or in Ecuador, where you have these beautiful mountains in Cusco or these beautiful mountains in the Quito area. And if you wanted to go to the beach, you would be driving for hours to get to the beach. Not in the Dominican Republic. Cost of living and quality of life. Let's be real. The Bahamas is beautiful, but the cost of living in the Dominican Republic, the quality of life, is incomparable. You can have a great life in the Dominican Republic and it doesn't drain the wallet, right? Good food, good price. You can rent an apartment with a nice view, decent price. You want to do a weekend getaway from Jarabacoa or Costanza, you want to go to the beach, maybe Las Terrenas, maybe Sosua, maybe Punta Cana. It's cheap and it's doable. Now, you compare it to these places in other countries, maybe France, maybe in Canada, it's pretty steep in those places. That's why the Dominican Republic is ideal for quality of life and cost of living. The magical Dominican spirit. What do I mean by that? Really, it's hard to explain, but I'll say it like this. The Dominican Republic, like most places in the Caribbean, is laid back. No te apures. They have that attitude that it's kinky and annoying when you want to get stuff done, but for the most part, it's welcome because sometimes you just want to be laid back and take it easy. And look, Dominicans can spot Dominicans from a mile away by the way they walk, the way they laugh, the way they're just so positive and in a good mood. And in the Dominican Republic, it's a joy that one can experience every day with that type of spirit all around you. I can say that not many countries I visited had that type of vibe. Maybe Belize, maybe Cuba, but I honestly feel that in the Dominican Republic, that magical Dominican spirit is more genuine. I have seen a lot of places in the world, and I definitely plan on seeing a lot more. But the Dominican Republic is definitely something special. Now let me know, what's your favorite country and why? Let me know your thoughts down below. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.
Couldn't take it no more, so I left the matrix.
And my money just tripled. I had a good time and it cost me a little. So I found peace, tranquility, faith in my abilities.
I couldn't fake no more, so I left the matrix.